హాయ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్. అందరూ బాగున్నారా? వెరీ గుడ్. అందరూ బాగున్నారు అనుకుంటున్నాను. నేను కూడా బాగానే ఉన్నాను. ఇప్పుడు విషయం ఏంటంటే, నేను ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది ఏ స్మాల్ టాపిక్. దాని గురించి మీరు ఆ వీడియో అందరూ చూసుంటారు అనుకున్నాను. ఏమైనా మీకు ఏమైనా అర్థమైతే, దాంట్లో మీకు ఏమన్నా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి అని తెలిస్తే కనుక రాసుకోండి. ఆ పాయింట్స్తో పాటు నేను చిన్న చిన్న క్వశ్చన్లు కూడా ఇస్తూ ఉంటాను. ఆ క్వశ్చన్కి ఆన్సర్ కూడా రాయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. నేను స్మాల్ టాపిక్ చెప్పాను కదా. అండ్ బోత్ పీసెస్ kept out from the fridge in the same interval of time. If you touch the both pieces by your finger, and metal piece is more colder than the wooden piece, and also the degree of coldness is more comparable to the wooden piece. In simple terms says, the degree of coldness of metal piece is more comparable to the wooden piece. Okay, I will ask you one question. Write down everybody. Why does the degree of coldness of metal piece is more comparable to the wooden piece? Why? I will explain you once again. How does the degree of coldness of metal piece is more comparable to the wooden piece? అంటే ఒక్కసారి మీకోసం తెలుగులో, డిగ్రీ ఆఫ్ కోల్డ్నెస్ అంటే రెండు పీసెస్ని, మెటల్ పీస్ని వుడెన్ పీస్ని పక్క పక్కన పెట్టి టచ్ చేస్తే మనకు మెటల్ పీస్ బాగా కూలింగ్ అనిపిస్తుంది వుడెన్ పీస్ కంటే. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ బిహైండ్ ఇట్? దట్స్ మై క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, దాని ఆన్సర్ రాసి నా పర్సనల్ వాట్సాప్ పంపించండి. నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు యాక్టివిటీ 2 అండ్ నథింగ్ బట్ యాక్టివిటీ 1లోనే సబ్ టాపిక్ థర్మల్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం. థర్మల్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం. When two bodies come placed into thermal contact or physical contact with the different temperatures, two bodies bring placed to the physical contact and the different temperatures, the heat energy flows from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. This transfer will be continuous till both bodies attain same degree of temperature. Once again, I will explain you once again. Two different temperature bodies comes into physical contact. The heat energy flows from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. This temperature continues to flow. The heat continues to flow between two bodies. Both bodies attain same degree of temperature. Understand? Is called as the steadiness between the both objects. Is called as a thermal equilibrium. Understand? I will explain you once again. Two different temperatures bodies comes into physical contact. The heat energy flows from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. This transfer of heat transfer between the two bodies continues till both bodies attain same degree of temperature. At this stage, the body is said to be in thermal equilibrium. That means the energy will be transferred between the two bodies has been stopped when both bodies reach the same temperature. So, at this stage, the body is said to be thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium said to be steadiness of the heat between the two bodies. That means, when the both bodies comes into thermal equilibrium, the heat energy neither created nor gives between the two bodies is called as a thermal equilibrium. It is nothing but a 1 mark questions. Okay, that is the thermal equilibrium. Okay, next one is heat. What is meant by heat? In our daily life, we hear the word of heat in every situations, especially in heat wave sessions. Heat wave, sometimes we observe the heat waves and we hear the word of heat. Now I will explain heat, concept of heat. Now take a 2 glass tumbler, one with hot water, one with cold water, and take a laboratory thermometer and note down the initial reading of the mercury in the thermometer, and the thermometer introduced into the hot water gas tumbler. And did you notice any changes in the mercury column in the thermometer? Okay, when the thermometer immersed into the hot water gas tumbler, now observe the is any rising of the mercury column in thermometer. Note down what changes has been done when the mercury column in the thermometer and note down the readings. Now immediately take out the thermometer and immerse into the cold water glass tumbler. Cold water glass tumbler. Now what changes has been done? If any changes has been done, and note down the readings. The mercury column whether increases or decreases, did you observe? If decreases, note down. If increases, note down. From this experiment, I will give you a conclusion. When there are two glass tumblers contain hot water and cold water, and a laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer initial reading of the mercury column in the laboratory thermometer is nothing but 0. And when note down the 0 readings and immediately place it into the hot water glass tumbler. Now automatically the mercury column in the thermometer gradually rises because there is a transfer heat between the two bodies. Now understand about the heat transfer from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. Body at high temperature nothing but hot water. Body at low temperature nothing but thermometer. The heat will be transferred between the two bodies, nothing but hot water to cold body. Cold body nothing but a thermometer. Hot water nothing but a glass tumbler contain hot water. But to accept the energy, heat energy from the hot water to the thermometer, the mercury column in the thermometer gradually rises. Note down the reading, the rising in the mercury column in the thermometer. Okay. At the certain time, there is no transfer between the heat energy between the hot body to cold body. The steadiness, sometimes the steadiness of mercury column will be present in the thermometer. Note down that reading. And take out from the thermometer from the hot water and immediately immerse into the cold water. Here also the rule will be applied. The heat energy transfer from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. Here is body at high temperature is nothing but a thermometer. Body at low temperature is nothing but a glass tumbler contain cool water. So the heat energy transferred between thermometer to water will be continuous. That automatically the mercury column in the thermometer gradually decreases. Understand? Due to the transfer of heat from mercury column thermometer to water. Did you understand? Okay. This automatically the mercury column will be comes into the initial reading. Already you noted in the notebook and comes into initial reading due to the transfer between two objects in nothing but a mercury column to cold water. Understand? That means you understand about that heat is a energy. Heat is a energy, form of energy. Heat is a form of energy. Already I will give an example between two objects. Hot water to the heat energy flows from hot water to thermometer. Second one, the heat from transfer to thermometer to cold water. That means heat is a form of energy. It transfers from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. Understand? When the thermometer introduced into the hot water, heat energy transferred between hot water to thermometer. Both bodies attain same degree of temperature, and the mercury column in the thermometer comes into stop. This steadiness, and also similarly, this thermometer introduced into the cold water, and the energy transfer from thermometer to cold water. And similarly, the mercury column will be gradually decreases due to the transfer of heat from thermometer to water and comes into 0 because of heat flows from thermometer to cold water. Understand? So that means heat is a form of energy that flows from body at high temperature to body at low temperature. Heat is a form of energy. That flows. And also the steadiness is called as already told you, that's called as a thermal equilibrium. What is meant by thermal equilibrium? and the heat will be transferred between the two bodies. Both bodies attain same degree of temperature. The steadiness is called. The steadiness means neither receive nor gain energy between the two bodies. Two bodies attain same degree of temperature is called as equilibrium. At the stage of equilibrium is nothing but, because heat energy flows from hotter body to the colder body is nothing but hot water to the thermometer. And also in the second situation, heat energy flows from thermometer to cold water, and both body attain same degree of temperature, and there is no rise in temperature in the first situation. There is no further decreases in the beyond the 0 degrees centigrade. At this stage, both bodies into the thermal contact. At this stage, the heat is form of energy that flows, and also this steadiness gives the information about the temperature. Temperature, that's the measure the which is hotter and which is colder. And also this thermal equilibrium can be measured by the temperature. Did you identify the difference between heat and temperature? Heat is a form of energy that flows from body at temperature to body at low temperature, but temperature can be measured. Equilibrium stage is nothing but the steadiness stage gives information by the temperature. Temperature that can measure which body is hotter or which body is colder. Understand? Okay. Now I will give one question. Already one question given in the yesterday lesson, and today I want to give two questions. What is meant by heat and what is meant by temperature? Write down what is meant by heat and what is meant by temperature. Okay, now to find the units of heat and temperature, the SI unit of heat is joule, and CGS units of heat is calorie. Okay, definition for calorie I will repeat once again. SI unit of heat is joule, and CGS units for heat is calorie. What is meant by calorie? It's small definition, 1 mark. The amount of heat energy required to raise the 1 gram unit of mass by 1 degree centigrade called as a calorie. I repeat once again. Just wait, the sound will be disturbed. Okay. The amount of heat energy required to raise the 1 degree centigrade by 1 gram of water is called as a calorie. 1 mark question. Okay. Next, units of temperature. Units of temperature. SI units of temperature is Kelvin, K, it denoted by the letter K. And also CGS units for temperature is Celsius, 0 degrees C. Already you have written in sometimes. Repeat once again for units of temperature. Temperature units, CGS, SI units for Kelvin. CGS units for temperature is degree Celsius. Okay. Already told you SI unit and CGS unit for temperature is joule and calorie. The difference between joule and calorie, 1 joule is equal to 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joules. I repeat once again. 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joules. And also the relation between the units of temperature Kelvin and degree centigrade, 0 degree centigrade or 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273 kelvins. Remember one thing, there is a relation between the two units of heat. 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joules, and the two units of temperature is Celsius and Kelvin. 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273. దీనికి తెలుగులో చెప్తాను. అంటే 0 డిగ్రీ సెంటిగ్రేడ్ సెల్సియస్ 273 కెల్విన్కి సమానం. అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటాను. అలాగే 1 కెలోరీ 4.186 జౌల్స్కి ఈక్వల్ అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఆల్రెడీ ఎన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇచ్చాను? 3 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇచ్చాను. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ, ఇఫ్ యూ టచ్ ద బోత్ ఫింగర్స్ బై ద మెటల్ పీస్ అండ్ wood piece, then you can feel only cool when touch the metal fingers, not by the wooden piece. What is the reason behind it? Second question, what is meant by heat and what is meant by temperature? Understand? And fourth question, what is meant by calorie? Already definition will be given. Already I was given by the definition for calorie. Once again I want to give you definition for calorie. Calorie means the amount of heat energy required to raise the 1 degree centigrade of 1 gram of substance or a liquid is called as a calorie. And also I will give one more question, sir. If 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin, what is the 23 degree Celsius is equal to how much amount of Kelvin? Don't get confused. Just 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273 అంటే 0 degrees 273 కెల్విన్కి సమానం అయితే మరి 23 degrees Celsius ఎంత కెల్విన్కి సమానం? దట్ ద క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, how many questions are there? First question already given. Second one, what is meant by heat and what is meant by temperature. Third question, what is meant by calorie. Fourth question is 2073 Celsius equal to how much amount of Kelvin must be equal. Okay, that questions must be. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీరు రాసి మీకు ఒక బుక్ పెట్టండి. ఏమైనా బుక్స్ ఏమైనా 9th క్లాస్లో మిగిలి ఉంటే కనుక కంటిన్యూ చేయండి. దాంట్లో మెయింటైన్ చేయండి ఒకసారి డే వైజ్ ఫిజిక్స్ అని చెప్పేసి మీరు మీ పేరస్ పైన ఫిజిక్స్ అని చెప్పేసి మీరు బుక్లో రాసే క్వశ్చన్స్కి ఆన్సర్లో నా పర్సనల్ వాట్సాప్. వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐ వాంట్ టు టెల్ యూ మై వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్ 8341090340. ఎవ్రీడే కంపల్సరీ నాకు లెసన్ కంటిన్యూ చేస్తాను. స్మాల్ టాపిక్, ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు టేక్ మోర్ టైం. సో ఎవ్రీడే నేను కంటిన్యూ చేస్తుంటాను టాపిక్స్. సో ఆ క్వశ్చన్స్ కంపల్సరీ ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ రాసి నా పర్సనల్ వాట్సాప్ పంపించండి. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, నేను ఈ లెసన్ మీకు పోస్ట్ చేయగానే కింద వాయిస్ మెసేజ్ కూడా పెడతాను, వినండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ స్టూడెంట్స్, బాయ్.